And welcome back to the ID Machine. You're watching the Sly Guy, Kaboom Kaboom, and Super Kaboom. Oh yeah, Super Kaboom. Here we go, here we go. It's a pizza, Oh my God, that's one more together. And I have some pizza. They shall come on and then the CEO pizza here. Our person that
Just saw you tripping, bro.
I have offended you again. So what if this is the end? Because everybody knows you're such a snowflake and you're just quite upset at every single thing you said. Everybody knows you don't just ignore. Hey, wasted. Feeling the way you know why you crossed the line when I said that you were mine. The way the hard feelings you will not keep my promises. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Sly Guy. Yeah. Okay, so I watched a video of a professor last week of top cards which should be banned in Modern. Now, what he actually... Ooh, a Mox. Nice. In 2 dual lands. Perfect. That's just the second pull. So you just spent $2,000 to get these 3 proxy cards. Expensive. Nobody's gonna buy this. Okay, so anyway, the professor said that in his number 1 pick for banned cards in Modern, he picked the fetchlands. Good God, what are you thinking, man? Fetchlands banned in Modern? Then what's the point of playing Modern? Fetchlands are the only thing that differentiates Modern from Pioneer. Modern is the last great powered format ever. Because Vintage and Legacy died because of a reserve list. When investors started hoarding cards, now cards on the reserve list have been inaccessible, and people are unable to get those cards and buy decks. So that is the problem for Legacy, which is why Legacy just died. People couldn't build decks, people got frustrated, they just moved on to Modern. Modern, while being hard to attain, while some cards are being really hard to attain, they're easier to attain because most of the cards in Modern are not in the reserve list. Most of them are getting reprinted. So investors don't touch them. Investors don't buy them. They don't hoard them. The cards just stay there. And even if a particular card is inaccessible, you can easily get it online. That's what I've learned with Modern. The Shocklands, the Fetchlands, all of them currently available. And another thing about Mr. Tolarian Community College is that he says, okay, that it will make it more modern, more accessible to people, more playable to people. I mean, guys, if a person could not afford the price of a set of Fetchlands, do you think they can afford the price of Ren and 6? Do you think they can afford Omnaths? Do you think they can afford Pyrexid Obliterators? Do you think that they can afford really expensive Planeswalkers? So if they can't afford to play Modern, then just play Pioneer. I mean, that's what Pioneer is for. That's what Pauper is for. That's basically what those other formats are for. And in fact, right here in the Philippines, Standard tournaments are struggling. People aren't playing Standard anymore. They find Standard too expensive. It's difficult to keep up. They'd rather play Modern. Because not all Modern decks require you to use Fetchlands. There's some very powerful monocolored Modern decks that you can use. And other decks which don't actually require Fetchlands. Of course, the ones with Fetchlands work better. Okay? And it would definitely be unfair to the people who actually saved and bought the Fetchlands to ban them. I mean, a lot of people are going to quit, and the Modern format will quickly die. And currently, right now, Modern is the most popular format. A lot of people are playing Modern, especially here in Asia, Philippines, because most of them got the cards way back then. They quit. Then all of a sudden, Modern shows up. Oh, I still have my cards. I can play my deck again. I can use it. It's just like Extended used to be, or Type 1.5 back then. It's just how Extended worked. So, please, do not ban the fetchlands. The fetchlands have to be there for the Modern format to thrive. And once again, this is via D Machine, the Sly Guy. We're signing off right now. Yeah, right now, yeah. Let's do it. Armageddon, Berserk, Buckland, Tundra, Dual Lands, and then a Time Walk into more Dual Lands. Man, this is away. That's what we call Black Hunt.
Saw you tripping, bro.